In this Star Wars The Black Series Collection video, my full Mandalorian collection. Hello and welcome my friends, Darth Rock back for another collection update video. Today we're going to check out my full Mandalorian collection, and it's certainly grown, so I'm going to clear them from the shelf because they're currently still on the shelf. I'll clear them from the shelf, get them ready, and let's check out the Mandalorian collection. This is the way. Here we are. We've got to start with the man himself, the Mandalorian, or Din Djarin as he will be. Awesome figure. I'll never forget the Triple Force Friday launch when he came out, and I did the midnight live stream, first in the world. Oh, it was awesome. It really was. But yeah, he's pretty good. So I've got stuff on my way. The OG Mando. He is awesome. I love that Beskar helmet. I still wish that was soft goods though, especially on the basically the next version of him. And I believe there's another one coming out which could be pretty good. I think might have the dark saber and his Beskar stick, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, he is awesome. Such a great figure. His blaster, he's got his rifle on the back as well. It doesn't all sit properly, but it sits well enough. Right, and there's obviously a few, so we'll sort of jump onto one as we go through the video. Yeah. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. This is the way. And before I forget, because he's on a different shelf, Boba Fett, Tython. He is pretty good as well. Really good sculpt on these guys. Really, really is. There's a great shot of Tamira Morrison right there. He's got his weapons, his Tusken stick, his rifle in the back, which was quite well done. Yeah, and he's from the Mandalorian. When we finally got to see him. Underneath, he's quite basic. A lot of hard plastic. He does have a holster there for a gun. But yeah, then he gets his armor. So we'll do that right now, actually. And this is the armored Boba Fett. Tython. Not the green one from the Book of Boba Fett. I prefer this one. I haven't got the other one. Love the look of him. He looks so cool. So much wear and tear. So you can see here that see the bottom's almost exactly the same. And then it's just obviously black underneath. But it's a cool figure. I like this one a lot. Apart from the hard plastic on the legs makes it a bit hard to move his legs. But apart from that, he's great. Absolutely great. Rocket comes off. Yeah, this looks awesome. I love all that wear. And helmet comes off. And that is the two Boba Fetts from the Mandalorian. Look at Tamira's face there. Good old Kiwi. Right, yeah. Great figures. Who's next? And next up we have Grogu. The first Grogu in the Black Series we got in the tiny box with its tiny little accessories, which you lose if you take out. But yeah, the first little child. He's cool. Very neat indeed. There's obviously been a few more now. But yeah, just didn't want to forget to show that Grogu off. Their child at the moment. He hadn't been named yet. These tiny boxes are so neat. Right, next. And next up, we got this beautiful, beautiful Imperial Stormtrooper. The new mold Stormtrooper is this guy is a delight. He is awesome, absolutely awesome. So much more articulation to them for poses. Really are, yeah. These new Stormtrooper sculpts, they nailed. Absolutely awesome. Really good articulation, like I said. There's a few other versions of him to come. But yeah, this is the new Imperial Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian. Well, we've got him here. We might as well bring in its counterpart. Oh, shit. Language. Knocks him over. This wonderful piece right here. I love these remnant Stormtroopers. Excuse me. They look so good. Just love that wear on the uniform. Because they've been wearing it for so long. And they're hating. But that's just great. Really, really, really like them. Great Stormtroopers right there. Right. And then there was more. And the next Din Djarin is the first Beskar Din Djarin that came out, which is this guy right here. So he's the same, he's just in Beskar and he has a rocket pack now. But he looks cool. Love this dude. He just looks so badass, no matter what he does. Yeah, again, I just wish that was soft goods. It's just stupid. You can't really sit it on there properly. Apart from that, awesome. But yeah, soft good cape on the next one they bring out, hopefully. That would be nice. Oh, he's so cool. Love it. Right, that's the second Din Djarin down. I believe there is one more Din Djarin to go down the road, so let's move on. Next up, the tiny legend who left us too soon. He was such a great character, Quill. I'm going to say Quill. Yeah, he was such a great character. Really was. We're going to miss him. Well, we have. We're in the third season now, which was great, by the way. The last episode was fantastic. Episode 4. But he's good. They did a good job with him. You know, he's good enough. Backpack doesn't open. But he looks really good. Can't remember. Yes, it does. His little hat comes off. Little bald head. Awesome. Yeah, what a great character. Yeah. He got killed in the first season, if I'm right. Yeah, he did. At the end of the first season. Yeah. Rest in peace, my friend. Next up. And next up, he didn't come out in he hasn't come out in the Mandalorian wave, but I have 2 of them, so one of them's in the Mandalorian wave. For me, because I freaking love Death Troopers. I've got a few Death Trooper items. Well, when I say a few, I say 3 in a Nita VC, which is obviously this dude. And we've also got my Death Trooper mask, which is cool. It's making noise so it lights up. And the Hot Wheels Death Trooper character car, which is sick. It's even got the windows green. Yeah, I don't collect Hot Wheels, but I do have that. Yeah, I love these Death Troopers, just the way they look, the way they sound. They're so tall. It's a Stormtrooper. They're all so much taller. Yeah, great, awesome guns. He's just black. It's cool as. Let's try and get a close up on that mask. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Imperial Death Troopers. Yeah, as I said, not from the Mandalorian wave, but they are in the Mandalorian suits on my shelf. Onwards. Next up, this amazing Ahsoka Tano figure. This Black Series Ahsoka Tano is amazing. I've even got the VC one. I'll grab it in a sec. And that's brilliant as well. That face sculpt is just boom. Nailed it. That's all I can say. Sabers. She poses quite well. She's got these weird bits here so she can bend her legs at the back. Just such a stellar figure. One of the best for sure. Ahsoka Tano, the Mandalorian. Her show's coming soon too. Yeah, what an awesome figure. I'll just grab the VC down. Yeah, so that's the Black Series. And that's the VC. They are both amazing. Really are. Absolutely amazing. Right. Forward. And just to show you quickly, here is the Black Series and the Vintage Collection, the child slash Grogu slash not Baby Yoda. Yeah, quite neat. Next up we have the awesome Death Watch Mandalorian figure. And he is cool. He looks so good. Love those colours, that blue, the purple there as well. His gun's cool. I really like his gun. He is a great looking figure. That's better. Yeah, he looks great. Really dig this figure. Again, they're all just different colours sometimes, but they look awesome either way. And after the last Mandalorian episode, wow. Get ready for many more Mandos probably. A lot of repaint is going to come. Yeah, he's cool. And that gun, like I said, is awesome. Death Watch Mandalorian. And again, those articulate. You can plug in the wee rockets as well. The flame effects. Yeah, awesome figure. Death Watch Mandalorian. Next up, we've got Moff Gideon. Not a bad figure at all. He looks pretty damn good. Comes with a dark saber as well. He's got this hard plastic cloak. That's a pretty good sculpt if you ask me. That dark saber looks nice. I like his armor, the black on here. And the red, black and the red really stands out nicely. Looks great. That does just pop off. There's not much going on at the back there. Pretty sure he always had it on anyway. Yeah, not a bad figure at all. Moff Gideon, the bad man from the first 2 seasons. Wonder if we'll see him again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Onwards. Alright, and on to my third and final Din Djarin Mandalorian. This one here I got because it was a deluxe set and a good one too. Because you got Mando in the Beskar, you got his standard pistol as well as his rifle on the back. It does also come with his jetpack. Again, a soft, good cape. And also comes with Grogu in the buggy, or in the cart, and that's cool. Nice wee Grogu, it's the same one we saw before. It's cool, so you can go in there, and there is a cover, so you can actually close that pod up. Does come with some Beskar as well, but that is, you'll see later on in a safer place. But yeah, pretty cool. Next is, we'll just bring him in. So we've seen him, there's nothing more to see with him. He is what he is, except this one has a removable helmet. So I display this one like that, holding Grogu. Awesome figure, eh? It's very, very cool indeed, and you can hold his helmet pretty well too. Awesome. Yeah, really good. Really, really good, that one. Alright, onwards. We've still got a fair few to go, so I hope you're enjoying this video. I do need the watch time, so hopefully it'll pay out well for me as well. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe and share. And let's move on. Next up, the Incinerator Trooper, and he looks great. He actually stands like that on my shelf, and I think I found the perfect spot because this doesn't bow or bend, it just sits very nicely. Love that flame effect, it really adds to the figure. That is just awesome. That red. Come around the back here. The back of his pack. We've got the Imperial logo there. And that, you can take it off-ish. I think you can sort of take it off. I'm pinned from there. You've got the hose again, same as the first order coming around. And again, that is the awesome new mould as well, which are just phenomenal. Yeah, very cool figure, that one. I really like to get my hands on the VC one. I keep missing out of it. The one with Grogu, and it has some flame effects too. I'd like to display that. Very, very cool Incinerator Trooper. Next up, Bo-Katan Kryze, who is now, spoiler alert, redeemed herself in the waters of Mandalore. So will she ever take her helmet off again around people? That is going to be an interesting one. Curious to see where that goes. But this is an awesome figure. Really nice weathering on her here. She's got the dual pistols, tiny little backpack, rocket pack. Dual holsters as well. Nice bit of detailing down on the boots. And again, with a few of these Mandalorians, helmet comes off and look at that. How amazing is that sculpt right there? That is an absolute, that's brilliant. That is so well done. The likeness is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, this was one of my favourite figures when it came out. I just couldn't get over how good that looks. And then you don't want to put the helmet on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, onwards. Bo-Katan Kryze. Next up, the Off-World Jawa. Very cool. He's from the Mandalorian, right? I'm looking for his box and I can't see it right now. That's right, he came out in a standard box in the old red and black ones. That's why. But yeah, he is cool. Nice big guns here. He's got the red eyes, so there's a little bit of difference between them, this one, and the ones we see in like A New Hope and such. But really well done. Nice attention on the detail on his wee satchels and pockets and pouches. Not too much going on underneath though, but yeah, really cool. I love these guns. Tiny little guy. And that, my friends, is the Off-World Jawa. Next up, and he doesn't like the camera very much, I noticed when I made my review, because he's so dark and shiny, but he's so cool. The Dark Trooper. Absolutely awesome. This guy is phenomenal. Really, really impressed. Love how cool he looks. Yeah, because of that black, he's really quite difficult to see. But yeah, the joints and that too look absolutely awesome. A lot of articulation on him. Really, really cool. And he comes with rocket effects for his feet, so they fly like they do in the Mandalorian. Try and get a better look at the head sculpt. Just lost some backdrop again, so I'll use this one, but he actually pops out a lot better on this. Yeah, I love that head sculpt, that helmet sculpt, you should say, even though he's a robot. Really need to get me a phase 1 Purge Trooper from the Kenobi series. I've never seen them here, and I really want that guy. But yeah, this Dark Trooper looks great. Really, really cool. And he comes with fists. Check out my review if you've not seen him before. Right, onwards. Next up, the client. The man that started it all for old Mando. And this is a much better figure than I expected it to be. I was never overly bothered, but a good friend at Wheels of Chaos Doom gifted me him and Cannon Jax, and he's actually really cool. Quite like how they've sculpted his jacket here. You can even see the like the tie rope there. Comes with his little beacon to look for Grogu. A tracking device. Yeah, basic looking figure, but they've done pretty well, and all the little bits, like, yeah, I like this. And he also comes with, I'm just going to pull the top off so I don't have to put it back in again. So this is what has the best car in it. Open. So there is a couple of big blocks in there, and those little single ones at the top are the ones from the Mandalorian build-up pack. Yeah, and that opens on all 4 sides, and this guy's falling out. Yeah, much better figure than I expected it to be. Really quite impressed with it. And thank you again, Wheels of Chaotic Doom, for that. Now I'm putting the Beskar back in here. Closing it back up. Right, very nice indeed. Let's move on. Next up, Cosca Reeves. Very cool, played by the man Sasha Banks, the boss, I should say, who's now left the rest of WWE and is in Japan and in someone other than blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I think she actually played it pretty well. Really cool figure. Only thing I don't understand is why she came with 2 blasters when she only has 1 holster. Apart from that, she looks great, just like Bo-Katan, but different colours. We've got this nice brighter blue going on here, some nice weathering and such. Down on the boots as well. Very cool. And just like her, check that sculpt out. They really are impressive for an action figure. Really cool. Nice detailing on that helmet as well. Yeah, Cosca Reeves. I wonder if we'll see her come back at all after the last one. This could be an interesting ride. Looking forward to it. Alright, we're getting near the end, so let's keep on moving. Right, I'll show these super shinies off together because these are the 2 carbonized from the Mandalorian. You've got the Scout Trooper, and you've also got the Shore Trooper. I was double checking. But yeah, not too bad. I put them in the shelf because he works. See, he's not too bad. He's just a bit shiny, but he actually looks quite nice. I don't actually mind him in the gold. It's actually quite neat. A little bit more detailed and sort of scratches and weathering on them that you get on the standard one, which pops out quite nicely in my eyes. Yeah, carbonised shore trooper, carbonised scalp trooper. Jeez, it's just shiny, but pretty standard otherwise. But I don't actually have a standard scalp trooper. I do not. Only this carbonised one and the Electro Staff one from Fallen Order game, which is a great figure. But yeah, I don't have a standard one at all. I know they've just come out in the archive line, but Ace broke. Yeah, he looks cool. It's not too bad at all for a carbonised. There's a wee holster in his boot. Very cool indeed. Right, let's move on. There is 2, 4, 6, 8 more to go, my friends, and then we're done. Right, next up is Q90, and he is not too bad at all. I actually counted all my droids, and I've actually got about 12 or so, so I might do a droid video too. They're always fun. I don't think I've ever done one, but yeah, he is quite a cool looking bounty hunter. Big googly bug eyes. He's very, protocol droid. You can see in the middle there, like 3PO. But I really like how, he almost looks rusty, old and rusty. It looks great. Really like how he looks. Not too bad at all. He stands reasonably well for a droid. Some of them don't. I know some people have problem with K2SO, but I seem to, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I seem to get him to stand quite well. If you fall over. But yeah, he's cool. Q90, I like the look of this dude. Right, let's move on. I know it's been a long one already, so we'll try and just push through the last few quite quickly. Next up, Migs Mayfield in a tank driver disguise. The first or second season, I forget which one now, but he looks pretty good actually. I know there's a Din Djarin one out now, but I don't know if I'll panic on that. But yeah, nice detail on the dirty weather. See, playing in the mud. His helmets are cool. Very basic, but you've got a bit of dirtiness down on the feet there. Comes with a gun, and his helmet does come off quite easily usually, because he's got a bald head. There we are. Migs Mayfield, Morak. Pretty cool figure. I wasn't too bothered about him until I got him, and then I was quite surprised in how good he actually was. Helmet on. Very nice. Migs Mayfield, Morak. Next in line, and this is the next one's the halfway to the end. Greef Karga, the original one. There is another one I think come out from the newer season, but this is the only one I have currently, and he is not too bad at all. Quite a good sculpt there. Bit shiny, but good otherwise. I like his clothing and how it looks. It looks cool. It's just sort of half. He's quite, excuse me, basic in other parts. Not much happening on the legs there. He's got his blaster there. But yeah, the facial sculpt is pretty good. Pretty good. Greef Karga. Next up, the myth, the robot, the legend, IG-11. And I was so gutted. I thought he was going to come back again. I thought they were going to bring him back in the third season, and they didn't. He got something else instead. But yeah, not too bad. I just hate the legs. They're a bit wobbly, and he's not the best at standing, but looks good otherwise. Some nice sort of gold there and brown dirt. A lot of mechanics. He's got this awesome weapon holster here for his gun, and he's got these on the back as well, which might be bombs. He's a pretty decent looking robot. There's a lot going on there. Have a wee close up of the head. Nice wee look at his noggin. Very cool. There's a lot of detail going on up there. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Hey, he could still come back. Awesome. IG-11. Next up, Cara freaking June. She was such a great character. Really is disappointing what happened there. She is pretty good. I like the tattoo in her face there. We'll try and get close to it in a minute. The Rebel logo. And this absolute badass gun. The sculpt's pretty decent. She wears awesome clothes, so that all plays its part. Yeah, not too bad at all. Now, anything from her skyrocketed. What happened? I don't know how well it'll come up there. It gets a bit fuzzy like that, but yeah, you can see it there. It's a Rebel Alliance logo. Cara June. Awesome figure. Awesome character. Next up, the New Republic security droid. And I like this dude. He is pretty cool. Look at the legs and we'll move up because it's he's tall. Very skinny legs. Yeah, just moved it up a little bit. But yeah, he looks pretty good. He's got the Rebel Alliance logo here. Nice yellow paint on him. In the right spots, looks good. The back's cool. A bit of yellow there. See a spine. Logo again with some blue paint. A bit of yellow at the top of his head. But yeah, he is cool. I do like this guy. He's got his wee antenna on the head. Very cool. It's a cool droid. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a droids video, because I'll do it. I need a BB-8 though. I'm so gutted I never got that early Ray, but she looked horrible, that figure. But I should have got it just for BB-8. Right, New Republic security droid. We got 2 more to go. Next up, the Armourer. Great figure. Only annoyance is there was another version that came out, which you couldn't even get here. And this part was soft, and she came with some like heated tools as well and some fire bits. It looks so good. But no, I got the normal one, but it is a great figure all in all. Some nice wee detailing on his wee skirt there. The boots. Yeah, really cool. One of my favourites about this figure is the helmet. Really like how good her helmet looks. And you can see that sort of slight weathering to it. You've got the wee horns at the top. When you come around here, you can tell it's got this big dent in the side, and that just makes it, just gives it so much more attention to detail. Really, really is cool. Yeah, you can see it, yeah. The armour is a really good figure. Every Mandalorian collection should have one. Do you know why? Because this is the way. Right, let's move on to the last figure. We'll look at the last figure and then I'll just talk and end out with that figure in front of us because it's been long enough. Last but definitely not least, well, at the time, the heavy infantry Mandalorian, but has now got a name, Paz Vizsla. And he is a beast. Absolutely awesome figure, this dude. Really well done. It's really nice weathering on him as well. Haven't gone too overboard. Bloody hell. Yeah, this guy's awesome. I recently had to rescue his son from a big giant bird. The backpack looks cool. It's rocket pack. Big. And then we've got this that comes around to this gigantic beast of a gun. And that can actually, there's a wee pin there. So it can actually pin into his backpack as well. And he does have holes for fire effects. Yeah, he's great. Absolutely awesome. There's scratches everywhere. There's flamethrower in his arm. Yeah. Really, really good figure. Really, really good. Alright, my friends. I'll just stand him over there. Like so. Stay, Paz. Let's move it. Alright, my friends. Thank you very much for those that have watched the entirety of the video and made it to the end. Congratulations. You are a legend and true supporter of my channel. Said I need the watch time. This video is really going to help. I didn't actually expect it to be so long. It's grown since the last time I made a video. It's about 40 minutes, I think, this video. So I appreciate it, my friends, each and every one of you. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Keep an eye out for the next video. Again, if you want me to do a droids robot collection video, let me know. I was thinking about a Jedi video. I haven't done one of those in a while. But yeah, it's been long enough, so I'm not going to hold you any longer. Thank you all for making it to the end of the video. You're a true trooper. Until the next one, my friends, give in to the dark side, and may the Force be with you all. This is the way.